Hello, everyone. My name is Nicole, aka Nikki, and I'm back with another video. This right here gonna be a kind of like it's a warning. It's a warning video for content creators and upcoming content creators. And this we need to talk about it because it's not been talked about on YouTube or not as much. Um, far as safety concerns between you and your family. If you like this video, make sure you comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. So now we're gonna jump into my jazzy life. My jazzy life. Who she's been one of those people that you just would love to want to fight her because she do too much and she don't think that she's doing too much, but honestly in real life she's doing way too much. um Jasmine, over the years, she been on YouTube for like over 10 years, right? And she posts pictures or she posts videos of her children in a distasteful manner. That's how I can put it. She put it in a distasteful manner and way. And what I mean about distasteful is that her kids are running around the house. They in the privacy of their own home, and Jasmine could be filming, and the kids, as far as the girls, will be halfway naked. I'm talking about t-shirt, just a t-shirt and your panties on type situation. And the reason why I'm saying it is because I have somebody has showed me what Jasmine had put in her video. And I'm like, wow. She don't know what type of predators that we got online. And I'm here to say this, and this is not just Jasmine that does it. It's just Jazzy. She does it she exposes her children as well. Olivia, she exposes her children as well. Chris, all these mothers have, in the mommy sector have exposed their kids. And somehow, in some way, in some fashion, they have all have done it. And I'm gonna point out a few. Like Jasmine, like I just said, her kids, they walk around halfway naked and she films it. Or some of them walk around just in their panties, they having a shirt, like a shorts, not a long enough shirt, but they walking around in boxers and panties, and she blurs it out sometimes. And then, like it's something that is meant to be posted and it's not meant to be posted. And Jasmine, she does it as well. And she doxes, her kids, and she doxes herself as well. Like she exposes herself at times on this YouTube. Like like that time, like when she was in that moo and she was sitting on the couch and she kept trying to ingest herself, and we end up seeing her pocketbook, if you know what I mean. And I'm talking about, this was, people was talking about it for weeks on end. And Jasmine was like, she was just so laxy daisy about it, talking about y'all just nasty. And then, no, you sat there halfway naked without no underwear on, and you kept showing her. You know what I'm saying? And you exposed yourself. And she keeps doing it. But the recent time that Jasmine have exposed herself is when she did that vlog where she was talking about hips, how it affected her and the baby, and she was walking around her house trying to clean up, sort of speak, and she was halfway naked because she was in a moo but she put the camera where you can see under her dress and you can see how naked she was under there. And she blurred it out and she kept that part in there. And what Jasmine and all the rest of these mommies don't understand is that we got predators. We got predators that live online. They screenshot and they share things with one another. You know what I'm saying? And it's frightening, but you put not just you, but your kids in harm's way. And I'm just going to run down a list of things that I have noticed about all of these mommies. It's not just Jasmine, it's all of these mommies. The one of the things that I have noticed about all of these mommies are they look into strangers on the internet and they call them friends. Like they be quick to like tell every little bit and glimpse of what's going on in their life. And they tell too many personal business. Like for example, Jasmine, okay? Jasmine has sit up here and was filming with her mother, and Cheryl would have on her work uniform, and it would say the state of Texas, and she works for the state of Texas. And Jasmine, she didn't blur out none of the, the name, her name tag, nothing. She didn't blur out nothing. So everybody kind of knew where her mother worked and what do she do. You know what I'm saying? And Chrissy, not Chrissy, but Jasmine have exposed a lot about herself, her ex-boyfriend, but mainly she'll talk about, she'll say a whole lot. And I'm gonna get on all these mothers. And I'm here to warn every last person that's becoming a content creator and all of these and current content creators that rule number one, get you a P.O. box. Don't have things sent to your house because that's giving your subscribers your information about where you live, where you stay. So, you never know what these people, what they got in their mind to do is to pull up or, you know, you got some crazy people out here. You never know. So always get a P.O. box. Don't have things sent to your house. Okay? Uh Rule number 2, you cannot accept any and everything from your subscribers. It is wicked out here. People do some wicked stuff. There are some people that pray over the items way before they give it to you. Some of these people do not worship and praise the same God that you do. And they praying to something else. And whatever they placed on that item, it can cause bad vibes in your home. So you got to be careful who you accept free things. Don't My grandmother have always had taught everything that is free, do not take it. You know what I'm saying? It's free stuff is good, but you got to be mindful of who you getting things from and who you getting free things from, because a lot of times we don't be mindful. We so happy to get gifts, but we don't know where it's coming from. And we got to understand, and I'm going to talk about it. Spirits are real. I'm going to say it for the girls in the back. Spirits are real. When people be praying over your stuff and they give it to you and you don't know what type of, who do they serve, you don't know none of that, I'm telling you, people be doing stuff. That's the reason why you be hearing pastors they be talking about get rid of certain stuff in your home. They ain't saying that for no reason. They saying it because your stuff is holding on to some demonic stuff and you having it in your home. So that's the reason why I tell people be careful of where you getting your stuff and who are you and where you getting it from. Okay? Number 3, make sure as a content creator, if you're gonna vlog or whatever, make sure you blur out all the dead giveaways about where you live, where you stay. I don't care if it's a house, apartment, condominiums, I don't care. Blur out the address, blur out your license plate number, blur everything out, because all of that holds information that can be easily looked up online. If you know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? So just blur everything out. I don't want to see no landmarks because you never know who you got that live in that same city, in that same town, and they can pick up, oh, she lived there. You know what I'm saying? And they can drop by at any time. And that's not good because you got kids that live in a home and you putting not just only your safety in danger, you putting your kids' safety in danger. Um, Number 3, get a weapon. Have weapons in your car. Have weapons on you at all times. I don't care if it's a pow pow. I don't care what it is. Carry a weapon, because as a content creator, you're gonna have people that notice you from your videos, and sometimes some of them people are not, when they come up to you, that you think that they coming to you in a good way, and there's some people that will come up to you in the most effed up way, and you just gotta be careful and cautious at all times. Another So that was what, number 3. Number 4, my tip number 4 is make sure you have an alarm system in your house that is working 24 hours a day. Get you a cameras all around the house. Um, get cameras around the house because you want to be able to see who's coming from all sides, and you know if you get receiving packages and stuff like that, you know what's going on. And not only that, you will know what your kids are doing. Did they make it home safely? That sort of a thing. Rule number 4. Whew, um, don't share, don't overshare information, because you're giving people ammunition. Far as personal wise, or you got something going on, and far as work wise, people should know where you work at. Nobody should know how much money you're making. I don't want to see your badge. I don't want to see none of that, because the thing is, you're giving people ammunition to come up to your job or call up to your job and make up fictitious things, and could get you fired. You know, so yeah, don't overshare. Just learn how to keep stuff at a minimum. Uh the fifth thing, man, when you're posting or you're editing your videos, make sure you're editing your videos to the T. Like, if you record a conversation and it talks about personal, like the school that your child goes to, my teacher is such and such, like, I'm telling you, edit that out. Or if your kids are walking around and you're filming and they are walking around in underwear and draw, just in a attire at home, edit that out. Now, if they got on pajamas, that's fine. But if they don't got on pajamas, still, just edit that out because it's a lot of pedophiles on here on this net. Um uh the number five. Uh um Number five. Can't think of, because I think I done covered most of like the tips that I can give. Um Far as content creation wise, um all I just want to say is that be careful, you know, don't overshare too much of my child. Should, yes. Oh yeah, rule number five. If you're gonna be a reaction type of content creator, or you just made a channel just based upon you solely, can make sure you try to limit the time that your kids are on camera. Or if you're doing reactions, I don't want to hear your child's, make sure nobody hear your child voice or what they look like. You know what I'm saying? Because like, especially content creators that are doing reactions, that was another thing. Be mindful, because people gonna hate when you talk about people in the mommy sector, and they don't like that you talking about your favorite, you know what I'm saying? And they be plotting and planning against a lot of stuff against you. And your children gonna, your children are your world, so you gotta protect them at all costs. So when you are doing reaction, make sure, and if you got your camera on, make sure you got your kids well taken care of, and then you do your reactions. So that way you wouldn't have to worry about their face being shown, and people know who your daughter, who your son and your daughter is, you know. So all I got, so this is all for basically the warning. I was just talking about how like these women, these mothers, and you know, and content creators, they put too much information, and you offering way too many information to strangers online. Um, there are people out here that's on an agenda. They got an agenda, and I just want to see the best for everybody. And like I said, if you like this video right here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.